Hello again. So just went to the gas station and hello. We have wishing flowers. I'm gonna wish for weed. I'm gonna blow this one. Well, that was really lame. That was really lame. It didn't go out. Okay, I feel good about not picking it. Because I was just thinking about it. Like, it probably would have benefited me from picking the flower first. But, like, picking the flower would have killed it. You know? So, I didn't need to pick it. I still am so mind blown at the fact that the yellow flowers turn into the wishing flowers. Anyway, so I got me a drink, right? And, you know, I've been, like, practicing the affirmations and stuff, and I got a discount on this one. I didn't ask for it. You know, well, I didn't ask for it right now, but I've asked for it in the past, so it, like, registered in the future or something. I'm getting so many synchronized signs from, like, different sources, though. But, like, am I just as crazy as the woman who sees the drones? It's like, listen, if you want my honest assessment of all of that, then, like, I don't think that okay. Because there were, like, different times I had, like, different considerations. Like, at one point, she said drones were, like, coming up to her house and, like, freaking her out. I wanted to, like, advise her to shoot it down. But then I realized that, like, that might not be the best course of action for her specifically. You know? Just like, what if she shoots it down and it's just like the weather news, like, drone, and has nothing to do with, like, you know, like, that, I don't know. If you've seen Inception and you, like, know that, like, the top stopped spinning so he couldn't tell the difference between the real world and the fake world, one magic. 45. Mystical, magical, and, like, someone came into, like, my life for a bit, and I was, like, letting them crash with me for a bit, and that's the song that they brought with them, right? Mystical, magical, and he kept calling me a mystical man, you know? And, like, I'm not overtly doing this, right? I'm doing it more overtly now, because I realize that I have power, right? And I can amplify my power by, sharing it? Like, I'm locking this energy into a specific thing in time, right? I'm locking in here, this phone. LOL. And I, like, asked her to use her vape, and she let me do it once, and that was great. And then I offered to give her a ride. I was just like, hey, you know, I can give you a ride because it's cheaper than Uber. And then I asked her if she was schizophrenic, and then she said that she wasn't comfortable with me anymore. And, like, didn't want to, like, whatever, you know? And, like, she did something and pissed me off, and was just like, alright, you know, I'm not, like, shit. Like, I'm being super duper nice to you and super duper patient. And always cigarettes. could look for a muffin, but like, do I want muffins? They didn't have muffins the other day. But then again, like, remember your self-worth. Just like, do I need that? And it's just like, but like, but then, well, I'm confused about that. I have the power, right? I am the author, and I can do whatever I want, right? But I can't understand. It's just like, why am I bumming cigarettes on the ground right now? Just like, this isn't part of the story that I want. Like, I want a fresh vape in my pocket. Every time I hit it, it's fully charged. I'm thinking about making my own vape juice now. Because I saw someone else do it, and I think it'd just be more cost efficient. So, I'm probably going to end up doing that. But, like, I don't have the stuff right now. But, I'm going to get my first, like, joystick paycheck in here in a couple days. Maybe. It might take a week. I have no idea. I have no idea when I'm going to get my first paycheck. But I'm already stressed because it's, like, already spent, you know? I got to, like, pay for gas. I really need a new vape. Like, I can't work. I'm just like, well, why don't you learn to work without it? Why would I want to? Like, why don't I just, like, live life, you know, just, like, you know, only drinking, what do you call it, like, bread and water or something, you know? Just like, no, that's not what life is about. Life is about exploring. It's about, like, you know, so, I have definitively decided that weed is not the problem. And I really like weed. And weed will just float. You know? Joints just, like, materialize in my hand when I want one. And then I can light it. And then I'll go to my head. And then I'll feel relaxed. And then I will be feeling much, much better. But then again, if I've gotten high once, right, can I just, like, emulate what that feels like? Just, like, emulate the behavior, what it's like to be high, type of thing? I don't want to do that. I don't like these cigarettes. I don't like cigarettes anymore. I really don't. I have to get a bottle of PG and a bottle of VG and a bottle of, like, nicotine, and then, like, I don't know. Do they put flavors in it? I have the option of doing flavors. I can make my own vape juice now. Just like, I don't know why. Well, I saw a recipe today. Like, I looked into it before. Apparently not well enough. I really wanted to have been like, listen, you need to interact with more drones, and you need to see more airplanes. You need to interact with technology some more because you clearly do not understand how any of it works. You know? But, like, whatever. Like, I don't understand. Like, how are you this old in life? 20 years older than me. So you should have 20 more years of experience, right? And I'm sure that you do. Yikes, I'm 30. Age is nothing but a number, right? I could start telling people that I'm, like, 24. Why would I do that? But continuity for the dream, is that important? Like, we all use, like, the metric system, right? Okay, we don't all use the metric system or the imperial system. I don't even know what it's called. But we all, like, use systems of measurement to, like, define things, right? So in the collective brain, because it is a collective brain, is it the Mangekyo Sharingan? No, is it the advanced for the Suki only? It's like the Suki only. Well, it's probably more like the Matrix, but like, don't you think it's strange how like every plot line converges on the same thing? Have you ever stopped to consider that? It's like if you like looked at all the, well, first you have to look at all the types, and then you have to look at all the archetypes. Well, what's that for archetypes? The original. The original story. And everything else is just variations of it. Just another instance. Da 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 da. I don't remember how that song goes. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. It's not the right one. Da 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 da. Da da. I've gotten back to my destination. Anything for me? I wasn't expecting anything. I forgot you existed there for a second. Okay. I'm just trying to make it through today because I'm hoping tomorrow is going to be better. Like, today wasn't so bad, I'll be honest with you. You know, like, people were kind to me. Oh, and additionally, I said I was going to pull the Ace of Swords, and I was going to pull the Wheel of Fortune. And, well, they're both there. This is the spread. Now, I pulled the Ace this one first, and I said that I was going to pull this one. And then I pulled this one, just like Yu-Gi-Oh would have. So, and they're both upside down, because I'm looking at it wrong. I'm the author. Just because it shows up upside down doesn't mean that's how it has to stay. I can flip it right back over. Just like, I don't like this reading. And just change it. Because I have the power to do that. Gotten back to the house. I was out for a bit. I was thinking, like, after I was with the woman, I was just like, okay, you know what? Like, I went over there, right? And, like, in the moment, I was just like, what are you doing here? Like, why are you sitting with her? Just like, why don't you leave? Why don't you go do something else? And I was just like, I don't know. I feel like she needs someone right now. So I'm going to be the person for her right now, right? You know? And, like, I'm going to work on, like, being honest, you know? I'm not going to, like, lie to her, you know? I'm not going to, like, just, like, oh, yeah, no. I get you, queen. You slay. Just, like, you get some. Let me smoke all your weed. Let me dip out, you know? I was just like, okay, you know, I got some. It's better. And tomorrow I'm going to continue practicing because, like, I have, like, a lot of. Do I? I was going to say, I have a lot of, like, backlogged, like, energy spells. But what if I just, like, energetically cleanse them all at once? I was learning earlier today. Well, it's not something that I didn't already know, but it was reinforced today. Spirit, fire, air, water, earth, spirit, right? And what specifically confuses me is fire, water, earth, air. These are the four names. No. And yes, but what confuses me is the order, right? Because, like, in Avatar, it's fire, water, earth, air. But, like, in the thing, in the pentagram, or whatever it is, it's supposed to be the spirits on the top. Fire, air, water, earth, back to the spirit, right? Like, I can feel my back tingling. Like, sometimes I like to think that it's wings. Other times I'm pretty sure it's just like some benign cancer tumor thing. But, like, I'm the author, so what do I say it is? And I'm telling you, it's my etheric wings that I can feel back there. And one day I'm going to be able to fly using them. But, like, I have to believe that. I have to cast aside all doubt, right? Because this is just a dream, right? I have a drink now, so that's awesome. Da 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 da, tearing me apart. Okay. And, like, I've got like enough cigarettes to, like, I don't know, be okay for tonight. Tomorrow's its own story, but with any luck, like, I don't know what I have power over and what I don't have over. Like, if I say I will get paid by Joystick tonight, and, like, tomorrow morning when I look at my bank account, there will be money in it, and I will go get a coffee, put some gas in the car, drive to the weed dispensary and get some flour. I'm going to roll some joints. I'm not going to get any pre-rolls. I'm going to roll them myself. And I'm going to get a new vape while I'm at the gas station. So I'm going to get a coffee. No, I don't know what order. I'm going to get into the car. I'm going to go get coffee. Go to the gas station, get my vape, get gas, go to the weed store, come back, pay my internet bill, and then I'm going to get back to streaming. Because, like, I think streaming, and do I like streaming? I do like streaming, okay? I like being connected to people. I like that there's people that want to hang out with me. And it pays for itself. For the first time ever, something can pay for itself. It's not much, right? It's just $10 right now. It's all to keep the internet on, but it paid itself. So that's important, right? Like, if the system doesn't pay for itself, it's a bad system. Tearing you apart. I gotta be careful about which lyrics that I am, like, humming or singing at any point, right? Because they have power. And I'm becoming more and more aware of that, right? So I need to sing songs that are happy, sing songs that are more in tune with me, right? Songs that will benefit me. I can write my own songs too, right? That's its own spell. Honestly, I probably should just like write some jingle, and like. Thinking along the lines of I don't need to chase. I'm a super magnet for money. I'm a super magnet for money. Like, I have so many tools at my disposal. Just like, I have all of these powers. Like, I have music theory, I have math, I have computer programming, I have art. I have so many tools that I can use. Like, I'm gonna figure out how to live my best life. I will. I've got all of these ideas, right? Like, I'm going to invite people off the street to come eat with me at some point. Like, when I get my apartment set up, like, I'm gonna have, like, some online menus, and, like, this is what I'm serving. If you are hungry, come eat with me, type of thing. I haven't figured out exactly how I'm gonna do that, but, like, it's a good idea. Like, I need community outreach, right? I need to stop being scared of people. I am an earth angel, and I need to acknowledge it. Like, I always have been, right? And just, like, other people can try to tell me that that's not true, and good. Believe what you want. But I know it because it's always felt right to me. And, like, the first time I heard it, I was just like, holy shit, yeah, no, that clicks. Why every engagement I have with other people is, like, different. How I feel like I'm the type of person that just, like, floats in, helps you with what you need, and then I just, like, disappear, And I like that, And I hope that I was that for that woman today, Because I was pushing my own agenda, I was trying to use my powers to try to incept a new idea into her brain. Very delicately. I was trying to use my psychic powers. I really was. Like, I'm sober right now, which is really, really sad. But she's gonna sleep with her window open today. Don't know if that's a huge achievement, but we had talked about it, and I told her, don't give him power over you. Don't think about him. If he shows up, pretend he's not there. Just like, live your best life. If you're too busy worrying about him, you are not living your best life. But, like, I don't know. I'm just like, why aren't you listening to all your friends? Your friends told you he's not good, but you're still with him. I'm tearing you apart. Watched a video today. It was very helpful. Reminds me that thoughts are things, and I need to be aware of everything that is in my head and why it's there. And if it's not serving a purpose, get rid of it. I need to practice raising my energy levels, right? Because, like, I was looking at all the things, and I think I'm in the orange or the green, especially like in this time of my life. I'm maintaining like a lower energetic field, because like I'm stressed out, I'm confused, I'm like this, I'm that, I'm hungry, I don't have like all the stuff that I want, whatever, and like I like recognized this in myself like last night, and I was just like, okay, I'm low energy right now. I need to raise it up. Well, how do you raise it up? Simple. Just like think about things that you're grateful for. And it's just like, okay. And like I always do this as a mock thing, right? I hate doing this. This whole pretend to be grateful. But there's something very powerful to it. Because I'm just like, okay, I'm grateful my car is parked in the driveway. And it's not like in some impound lot again. I'm grateful that I have 4 tires on the car. One of them might be a donut, but I can still drive. I'm grateful that there's a little bit of gas in the car, so I can still get to the gas station. I'm grateful that I have an apartment that my grandmother is currently footing the bill for, and it's not acceptable, but it is what it is. Like, I wish that I could stand on my own. I wish that I was strong enough to... But wishing is for losers, right? You gotta go out there and do it. And I'm going to. I will. But, like, right now, I haven't figured it out. And, I don't really have to have it all figured out. I don't. And I was reminded of that today, sometimes you figure it out as you go, learn as you go. So, I had a pretty good day, I think. The guy at the gas station, he was kind to me. Gave me 2 cigarettes, didn't have to. He actually came outside, whistled at me, and I'm just like, what? I'm like, I don't even know why I approached him. I could have just, like, kept walking. But, like, I was just like, what does he want? I figured he was going to tell me, it's just like, we want you to stay out of there. But he didn't. He says, here, give you 2 cigarettes. And I'm just like, thank you, man. So now I want to buy him a bag of cigarettes next time I have money, because one good turn deserves another. And that's a philosophy that I try to live by. One that I learned from Piotr Androvich. Peter? I don't know. Piotr. I was reading it as Piotr. It might be Peter. Peter Androvich. I forget what the name of the book was. Some Russian novel. It's pretty good. Like, obviously I would rather read something else, but, like, I read that, and it was pretty good, and it did, like, have an effect on me. I'm thinking about making dinner, but, like, I don't know. Maybe I should eat anyway. I wanted to make pancakes, but I'm out of milk. So, I have to wait. I can make eggs and potatoes. I could make a decent meal. I can make a burrito, but, like, I'm sad because I don't have salsa to put in it. And I want to make my own salsa, but, like, well, I botched it up last time, but I have to try it again. I need tomatoes. I need tomatoes mostly, because I already have onions and garlic. Like, what do you need? Cilantro? I do have cilantro already, but, like, I wanted to do, like, fresh cilantro. I need to figure out how to store cilantro. Like, make it and, like, have it. I'm sure it's not that hard. Anyway, thanks for hanging out with me. Always a pleasure. Talk to you later.